This is a shrimp Malai curry, very popular dish in Asia. So for cooking this, I started with taking some chopped onion, one cardamom, on cinnamon, and one cloves along with some butter. I fried those onions, and at the meantime I cleared the shrimp and prepared this for cooking. I cleaned the shrimp. At the meantime the onions fried. It's very easy process to clean the fishes. Then I used adding some coconut oil, that was extra virgin coconut oil. As I was cooking the Malai curry, the coconut really added nice aroma. Then I add some ginger paste, some garlic paste in the oil, and the heat would be medium at this moment. You need to fry all the spices that you added. This is a very simple recipe. You should try at home. You might have tried different way of cooking the shrimp, but this recipe will really give you nice kick on the plate. So just mix it and fry it very nicely. You would already get the nice smells with it because I used cardamom, cinnamon, and the fried onion smell is very good too. So after frying the spices a little bit, I would go to the next step. One by one I added all the extra spices. I used some salt, some tomato ketchup or tomato puree, whatever you have. Anything is good. I would use these spices to make a heavy gravy. Then immediately I stirred them very smoothly and nicely so that all the spices get fried. And each of the spices has their natural smells, so when you fry them you will get a specific smell or aroma which is required for your dish. So frying in the oil is important when you are cooking something. Don't leave it raw. I used the red chili powder when the water dried up from the tomato puree and the oil came up in the front. Don't use the red chili powder in the solution of water or any other substance. Like for example, I used the tomato puree. When the tomato puree has a lot of water, I didn't use the red chili powder on this moment. When the tomato puree get dried up in the oil and fried up a little bit, then I used the red chili powder to have the nice color. I started using the fishes in the pan one by one. I did cook this fishes for a couple of minutes until that cooked about 30 to 40%. I didn't cover with the lid on this moment when the fish are raw, so you would stuck the raw smell in your pan, which is not good for your dish. So don't cover that up with the lid when your fish and meat are raw. Okay, it's a very important trick. You can do that. So after adding one by one all the fishes, I fried them. I just cooked them in all of the spices that I made. When one side of the fish is done, I just flip them over one by one. That took a couple of minutes because the fish were big, and if you frequently flip the fishes, the fish might get broken. So I just shake the pan a little bit so that they will not get burned in the backside. The heat was medium to low at this moment. So you see how carefully I just flip them over. So it seems like it was almost done. After flipping those up, the raw smell or the raw color is gone. So at this moment I covered them up and would cook for a little bit time before using the milk. I never use the milk in the raw stage, raw food. That will completely deform the milk. You will not have the gravy milk or gravy deep gravy if you use the raw milk. The milk will get yogurt if you use in raw stage of fish or meat. So you see the nice color only came from the red color of chili powder. If you use the chili powder in the water, you will never get this nice color in the curry. So I cooked them a little bit until my satisfaction. Then at the stage I used the milk. Normally I purchase the milk 3.25%, where you would get some fat in the milk, and in the superstore they also sell 1% milk that I don't like, that is so thinner. So I just used whatever amount I liked, because the more milk you would use, the more heavy gravy you'd have at the last moment. So at this moment I just elevate the temperature to the maximum, because I taken out the milk from the fridge. The temperature got lowered in the curry, so I just elevated the temperature. Then when it started to boil, I covered them up. So you see the fish is nicely cooking. There is a little bit, then at this moment I use some dry grape here. That will give you a little bit sweet taste, because the shrimp Malai curry is spicy and sweet at the meantime, and you will have the nice smell of butter, coconut oil, and the shrimp. So when the gravy is dried up a little bit, and you will have the dessert look, I would use the cumin seed powder and only the chopped green chili at the last moment, to have some extra aroma in the dish. And that will be the final task to do. At the meantime, I'm just checking my curry, how it's looking. So after adding some cumin seed powder, I use some chopped green chilies in the curry, and to stock the flavor of the chili and the cumin seed, I covered this curry with a lid for 2 to 5 minutes. It's almost done. This is the final look of my curry. Beautiful, delicious Malai curry of the shrimp. Me and my husband enjoyed this in the lunchtime with some rice and salad. Please subscribe my channel and thank you.